aspect, he said caste census is the basis for giving proper representation to every class. The deprived have the right. He asked the Prime Minister that the underprivileged need political and economic power, not empty words. He has asked the Prime Minister to take the following 3 steps. The first is to make the figures of the 2011 census public and tell us how many OBCs are there in the country. And this is a major demand of all the backward caste groups across the country in every state. Second is to remove the 50% cap on reservation. And third is to give reservation to Dalits, tribals according to population. On 16th April 2023, Congress President Shri Mallikarjun Kharge wrote to Prime Minister Modi demanding an up-to-date caste census. However, Prime Minister Modi has not replied till date. The Congress has promised to conduct a caste census in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh. Meanwhile, Bihar has informed the Supreme Court of their completion of caste census. The Samuhik Sankalp of 26 Party of the India Alliance demanded a fair hearing for all socially, educationally and economically backward communities by implementing caste-based census as a first step. We also want to discuss the issue of women atrocities because there's a debate going on, women representation and women's reservation. So there's another important issue which is about the women atrocities where we have seen the BJP MPs, the parliamentarians from the BJP, the very empowered women MPs of the BJP, they have either been quiet, they have not spoken a word, or they have given their silent support to the perpetrators of these heinous crimes. BJP leaders, especially the women MPs, have been silent on many gruesome crimes against women. Often, BJP has actually given political support to these criminals who are accused of crimes against women. Not even one woman MP from the ruling party has uttered a word on the atrocities faced by women in Hathras, Kathua, Uttarakhand or Manipur. Every one of us has seen the shameful video that came from Manipur, the viral video, but in spite of the outrage in India and abroad, the women MPs of the BJP could not talk about it, they could not condemn the incident, and they could not ask their government to take corrective measures and to provide justice to those women. None of the BJP MPs spoke about the 8-year-old girl in Kathua, Jammu Kashmir, who was drugged, gang raped for a week and murdered. The BJP MPs remained silent in the case of rape and murder of the then Unnao MLA, Kuldeep Singh Sengar, the case of rape and murder by the Unnao MLA, which was back in 2019. The MLA was found guilty of rape and murder. He was not even accused, he was found guilty. But none of the women leaders of the BJP uttered a single word. He not only raped a woman, he nearly killed her entire family, including her father, her uncle and her aunt. After the brutal murder of the victim's father, uncle and aunt, BJP colleagues visited the MLA Sengar's house and glorified the family. The BJP MP remained silent when Chinmay Anand, another of their leader, was accused of sexual harassment in Shahjahanpur in 2020. You would remember the case of a 19-year-old girl who was brutally raped and murdered in UP's Hathras, in which the police cremated the body of the victim without informing the family or without taking their consent. At that time, Rahul ji and Priyanka ji fought for the victim and they were stopped at UP border. They were not allowed to enter and they were even manhandled. So the Congress party has continuously been fighting wherever we see there is injustice and atrocities against women, while none of the female MPs of the BJP are ever seen to say a single word during such atrocities. We have faith that India's future MPs will not stand silent like today's BJP MP. So whenever in the future women get reservation, we are hopeful that they will speak up for other women who look up to them, who they represent, and they will not stay silent like today's BJP MPs. And they will speak out when they see injustice and crime against women. They will put pressure on their parties and governments to prosecute sexual predators and to condemn rape being used as a political tool, as happened recently in Manipur. Because the women MPs of the ruling party have completely betrayed the women of India through their silence and complicity in crime against women, we are hopeful that in future, when women get their due share, more and more women MPs will talk about issues pertaining to women and will help in getting them justice. So this is about today's press conference. If anyone has any questions relating to this particular issue, you can ask them. So I see no questions. Everyone is satisfied and in support of the women's reservation bill. Thank you.
Okay, Nandi. Thank you very much.